Hello everyone, Pockets here, back again playing some more EVE Online, once again on Ander, doing our Exploration Alpha series. Between episodes I went ahead and bought a Heron. I just wanted to. I'm not going to name it. This is pretty much immediately after my last recording, so if you guys have commented down below on names and stuff, I haven't received the message at this point, and we will get that. It's going to be... I'm going to try, I usually do record 2-3 episodes in a sitting, so it could be a few episodes delayed for reacting to your guys' comments, but we will do it, I promise. So yeah, I went and bought myself a Heron. I'm not sure if we get one or not, but there was one in the station for like 200,000, so I bought it, and I swapped my fitting over to it from the Bantam, so that's what I wanted to do, so that's what I did. So we're going to get right back into it. I did go, and I think I got all my hotkeys where I wanted them, so like spacebar works for my D-scan now, and I have my mouse. I have buttons on my mouse to do for my scan, probe up and down, and refresh, just because that's how I'm used to doing it. To change those, I'll actually show you where they are, because I know some people are going to need to find it. Sorry, not there. Go in here, you go to shortcuts, under combat, just scroll down, you've got decrease scan probe range. I've set it to control minus, and that's like button 9 on my mouse. Increase probe range is button 7, actually other way, button 7 and button 9, because that's top and bottom, as control plus, and then refresh is B, and if you go to directional scan, oh no, I didn't set it right, that's this one, I did that, okay, I need to go, aha, see I did it wrong, go back to window, go down to D-scan window, let's make that control space, it's already set up to, oh no, I need control space for stopping my ship, that'd be bad, so let's just clear it, because the window is always open. So we can set that to Control D. Let's do that. Nope, never mind. Buttons everywhere. So sometimes you have to find where the things are and go clear them. Take it off of there. We'll go back to combat, D-scan. Make this spacebar, because I'm used to just pounding spacebar for my direct scan. And there we go. So everything should be set how I like it. I won't fumble again. Alright. So in the last episode we started our career agent missions, and we're going to try and wrap up at least the next... See how many more. I think 5 is it. And then we'll just go off and do our own thing. So we're going to go look at a Relic site. We'll have to go scan it down again. But as we saw in the last episode, it's super, super easy to scan them down. And so here we go. In our proper exploration ship, just because it felt wrong doing it in a Bantam. Still not sure why they give them that. They should fix that. Switch the ship you get for your career agent, because it gives the wrong idea. You can tell in this exploration ship, might as well show you, because its bonuses are for core and combat scanner probe strength, and data and relic analyzer virus strength, and a salvager as well. If you so desire, you can salvage deals. Alright, so let's scan down one of these. Let's get into our map. Let's launch our probes, and we'll do the same thing. Let's grab this one again, because it was nice and easy, this area. And we'll go up here and we'll pick one of these. Pick this one. We'll center ourselves like this. And that looks good. That looks good. We are at 4, but you can see I can hotkey it up and down. And my middle one, number 8, should scan. Scan, I say. I have that mapped wrong. Okay, I'll fix that. It's B on the keyboard to do it. B, I said. Really? Alright. I'll just do it manually. I'll figure out why that didn't work. There we go. Maybe my mapping is off. And there we go. We have our choice of relic sites. Let's go to this one. So that, recall our probes, and reload our launcher, and warp to the site. I forgot the afterburner again. I have no words. I'm just so excited to be doing exploration again and doing it on the channel as like a full thing. This is awesome. But I forgot to put an afterburner on my ship again. We need to grab a proof of discovery document. So there's our little can. It's a little further away this time. Be nice. Sure, it'd be nice to have an afterburner, or more, even better, a micro warp drive. Is what I usually put on these guys. But we'll fly to it. We'll control click to lock it. We will set our orbit to 2500. This is a good habit to get into when you start getting into more dangerous space. So at the very least, you're not just sitting still And if you just fly into it, you're going to get tied up in it. You might have a problem getting away if someone shows up on grid. But orbiting at a 2500, it does mean that it takes you a second to loot the site, but you're also far enough away that you could cloak if you're not an alpha. So you see something drop, you hit cloak and warp away if they're not too close. Now, I mean, these are all moot points. Typically, if you're seeing them and they know what they're doing, it's too late, especially in wormholes. Because basically, if you see the guy in a wormhole, he's decloaking on top of you. So we have another grid. We'll just sort of work our way through. My thing is the rule of 6. I try to work to these points where there's 6 points around it. If you get a 1 in here, there's a good chance the thing is in this area. There's something like that, but it seems to be, see, it's one of the 6 around it. And so it's a good thing too, because if you go there and you get 2, you don't have to look at those 6 around it. You just work your way out because you know it's not one of those things. It clears up a bunch of nodes, especially when you have bigger grids and you can chain them together. It makes it a little quicker, in my opinion. And again, I'm not amazing at the hacking game and not amazing at scanning, but it's something I do enjoy doing. So let's loot this baby and go home. The thing with scanning is you get into dangerous spaces, you want to spend as little time in the site as you can. So for me, that usually means micro warp drive, fast aligning, usually like nanofibers maybe in the lows, so you're more agile. I don't typically, unless I'm doing like a combat Astero that's actually going to fight, don't even put a tank on it, just because it's typically, if you're caught, it's over anyways. So more focused on scanning and hacking as fast as you can and moving as quick as you can. So aligning, moving around the site, orbiting tight, micro warp drive to get from can to can, because they can be up to like 30 or 50 even more kilometers apart sometimes. So micro warp drive to close the distance, or bouncing, bookmark a can, warp out, warp back, that sort of thing. But you want to spend as little time on grid as possible once you're into the more dangerous space. And there's some other tricks that I'll remember or learn as we go. Like, if you're in a wormhole and there's only one data site, don't go to it, because there's a good chance it's a trap. I mean, someone's closed off all the rest and they're waiting in that one site for you to come and open it. There we go. So now we're on to gas site mining. Your last assignment is to scan down a gas cloud. We've created an artificial cloud pocket for you. While you'd usually reap it with a gas cloud harvester, our only concern is that you make it through to the second area and bring back proof of discovery document. Materials found on the site, cloud, are used to make biochemical enhancers. So we're going to get a pass key. We got to make sure. Oh, they did give us a heron. So don't go ahead and buy a heron. You get one with the end of the mission for some reason. That's interesting. Okay. That's fine. We'll have 2. We'll probably lose them. So we'll make sure we grab that. Let's bring up our venture. Make active. We do have a second heron now. That's okay. I wanted it, so I bought it. We're taking this. You know what? Let's put a salvage or 2 because we can. And let's go back into our heron. No, not like that. Heron. Okay, you can just stay there for now. Let's fit the afterburner on you because I don't want to forget again. Where's my afterburner? Where'd I put it? Alright. Open the fitting window. You gonna open for me? There we go. That was weird. Fit those 2. Don't actually need the harvester, but it puts a turret on the model, so that's cool. What if we put it in this one? I think that puts it up. Yeah. I know this doesn't matter, but I'm an aesthetically directed person. Which way do I like it? I want both. I want it up here, like doom doom, which would be cool. Could put a second salvager, I guess, but that's fine. It should render this launcher. That would be cool. That's maybe something they should do, is probe launchers render on the ship. But I guess they don't render it because it can go into, well, no, because the salvager goes on a utility high and it still gets salvaged or rendered, so that can't be it. I was going to say it doesn't get rendered because it goes in utility high slots, but salvagers do as well. So I don't know why they wouldn't render the... They just render it as a missile launcher, I guess. But that would be cheap too, I guess. I don't know. Render it, please. So we got to scan down a gas site unless we have one. Still remembers this one. Because it remembers our scanning. Yeah, we still got to actually, we'll finish it up. Open up our thing. There's a combat site as well, which means there's probably more to it here. And we'll just sort of, now that we have it kind of started, you put your probe on the center of it as best you can. Bring it down one size. This is probably easy enough, we could do 2, but this will be enough. B to scan, it worked that time. Maybe, yeah, go. There we go. As our skills go up, this will speed up as well. I already have killed already frigate 4, so there we go. And we'll warp to our gas site, and we'll recall our probes, reload our launcher. Just a good habit of things to get into. Once you're done scanning, recall probes, reload launcher. That way it's ready. You don't leave your probes behind with a wormhole collapsing behind you, and now you're sitting in a wormhole with no probes. Don't do that, because the only way out is to self-destruct, or, well, I mean, you can talk in local, someone might help you, or might kill you, but at that point, I mean, your ship's lost anyway, so I think it's worth the risk to just go and accept the help, see if they kill you.
Warp drive active.
In to get the last thing. So the one thing I haven't done, let's take a look. I don't even, if we go here and we go, can I click on this filter? Not mining, specific agents, any distance, corp, name type, agent type. Yeah, there's no exploration agent. See that? So that's cool. Not a problem though, because I know exactly what to do then. I was gonna say if there was an agent, we might try running some missions for exploration, but there are no exploration missions, so that's cool. Makes that easy. Let's go faster. Thank you. Take that into our thing, and we're done.
Warp drive active.
So I wonder if it's going to make us do a combat site. It should. Put some guns on our Heron here and go do it. So there are things we can do with Heron. You can do combat fit Herons that apparently are pretty fun. You know, web scram and guns. So that may be something we try at some point as well. I'm not just going to do... I want to kind of run the gambit. The not being able to fit a cloak as a two-edged sword, it does free up a high slot that we can use for other things, but it does mean that we're also not going to be able to cloak. I get why. Now, maybe if they... Because the reason alphas can't cloak, the biggest thing is, in nullsec, a big thing is cloaky camping. So you basically get a character into an enemy system, warp it to a safe, and cloak it and leave it there. You watch it or don't, but the idea is that it's a threat, and you can at any point track someone down and light a cyno and drop ships on them to blow them up. So right now there's a limit to that because you have to pay for your character to be able to cloak. If they let alphas do it, there'd be cloaky campers everywhere. Probably. And I think that's their biggest fear. So they may or may not do anything about cloaky campers. But if they ever do, maybe they'll let alphas fit at least standard cloaks. I mean, probably not covert ops, because that's pretty powerful, but standard cloaks. I don't know if that would be a problem. So, talk to you. Are you done? Okay, so that's it. We finished up the career agent. Excellent. Now, let us see what we're going to do from here. I don't want to stick to this area. I want to find a nice quiet area. I might go to space that I know. I might go back to the Galente space and run my scanning there because I know the areas and I know I have some sites that I like to visit. Makes it easier. But instead of that, let's double check our fit and let's replace the civilian stuff. Get rid of that. Probably don't need this. And let's work out a fit that works for us. Okay, so I'm going to stick with cheaper stuff. I'm not going to use faction scanners. We don't need guns. So we can use salvager. Or not that we need a salvager either. We'll just get rid of that. And let's see what we can do here. Let's ghost fit this baby up. So we have that. I am going to replace this and a micro warp drive. propulsion, micro warp drive. What do we got? Let's do compact. Yeah, we can do a compact. Let's do that. How much is that? Okay. Now this is the type of thing. The very first thing you need to do is replace your civilian analyzers with standard ones because the civilian ones can't hack normal cannons. You're okay with the afterburner at the beginning. So if the only thing you can afford is to replace these two, do that and start running sites. I have a little bit of extra ISK, so we're going to skip that beginning part and I'm going to sort of fit this thing out with a data 1, and a data, and then do I want a cargo scanner? So one of the things you can do is you can fit a cargo scanner, so you can scan the cans, pick the one that has the most valuable loot and leave. I don't like doing that. I like to clean it out because if you leave the site, a new one doesn't spawn. So until one goes down, it doesn't spawn a new one. So if you just leave it, eventually you're just going to run out of deals. I don't think we can fit any of the... So what we're looking for are these scanning upgrades. We can't actually use them. So I think it's the... This one's the hard one to use, right? This requires astrometric range finding 2. So let's go stick that in our queue. Skills. Because we're in high sec, we can actually afford. We'll pop that in. We're in the scanning. No, we're not. In the scanning section. Astrometric range finding 2. Excellent. Actually, I don't want it there. I want to put it here. Just let that one finish. Pinpointing array is astrometrics 4. That's we already can't do this one. Okay, that's the one we can't do. So we want the other 2, and that's going to be fine as well with that. So that's great. So we will fit these on, but we won't, and we'll buy them, but they won't turn on. Let's. Which one does which? I never remember. Reduces the scan time of probes, so that's nice. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do, because the other one reduces the deviation, so it increases the scan strength. And I think we'll use acquisition arrays. Let's just do one of each, actually. Not pinpointing, because that's the one we can't do. Range finding. We'll just do one of each. The other thing we can do is the lows. Now, let's turn this back on. We should be able to fit. For now, we're going to be on nanofiber 2s, which we can already fit. That's beautiful. So we'll throw 2 of those on there now. You watch. There's our line time. I'll turn our micro warp drive off. It's 5 seconds. So if we throw these on, what do they do? I think these reduce cargo capacity. Oh, hull strength. Yeah, again, this is going to be paper thin. If we get caught, we're dead, but we're assuming that anyways. Gets us down to just under 4 seconds for aligning. But it also makes, base speed, we can whip around a little quicker. And then for rigs, we're going to make this a dedicated scanning deal. So we're going to go to scanning rigs, and it's the Gravity, I think. Designed to increase the ship's scan probe strength. There's also the algorithm bank. Probably not going to fit T2s, but make it cheap. Increase efficiency of data, and then what's this one? Nope. Scope sharpener? No. Actually, I don't think there is one for relics. I like to use gravity capacitors. That's probably wrong. Not 2s. So we'll just throw 2 of those on there. Boom. Or we could do one of those. What's this one do? Oh, it does do. Okay, let's just do it. We'll do one of each. Why not? Scope sharpener, focusing. We're in high sec for now, so we'll just do this to make things a little faster. That's what we're going to do. So there's our ship. I'm pretty sure we have to go buy this because I don't think there's anything in this station. Can we get everything? Oh, we can. Pay a little more for it. We can't get these, but that's okay because we can't fit them right now anyway. We can't buy the... Yeah, well, that's done. Take that, take that. We don't need this. We don't need this. We are going to buy another set of those. And there we go. 3.3 million. Normally you'll go somewhere where it's a lot cheaper. Most of it is in these. It's 2 million for those. You could do these as tier 1. But I'm going to go ahead and do this because I have the ISK for it. Just to speed us along. And no. I'm not going to bother saving that because this is... Actually, let's save it. Let's do it. Save as. ISEC Explo 1. Not 12. 1. Save. Alright, let's go fit this stuff on our ship. Pull these off. Grab all of this. Let's chuck it on here. Yep. Rigs are okay. What? Oh, no. What the? Oh, I didn't take off the civilians. Duh. Get rid of those. Put that on there. Put this in here. So that's our microwave drive. We can drop this for those pinpointing arrays eventually, which we will get. Put that one on there as well. There we go. There's our ship. So very good. And now we're on our own. So once you're done the career agents and you're ready to go, you just go and explore. So I'm going to set a destination. We're going to go back to Juns, but we're going to do exploration on the way. See what we can find on our way to Juns. So I'll run a few sites with us here. Got about 10 more minutes. See what we can scan down and just practice our scanning and hacking on the way. I'm probably going to quickly go to LowSec, maybe even wormholes, and just sort of build up our skills while we do it. It's hard to fit a ship that will do data relic sites and combat sites and gas sites. I don't think that's even possible without gimping all three. So we'll shift our focus as training happens. We do have to train up gas harvesting. The trick with that is, well, since we can't fit a cloak, we drop the salvager, we put a scanning probe launcher on the Venture, and we can do gas mining and an all-in-one in the Venture. So that'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. Have a sip of tea. Throat's getting dry. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that because I cut it out, but if I forgot, sorry. Anyway, yeah, so I think the Venture will be fine. And for combat sites, we'll figure that out. A lot of people, I mean, I do them in a Gila. We already are training Caldari, so it wouldn't be much to throw drone skills and Galente cruiser skills in there to get a Gila. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. How are we doing? How many people? 37? 2 signatures? Okay, we're going to move on to another site. So one thing I look for, that's the market. Map looks like that. That's not that I clicked on market. Right there. Why did industry open up? Thank you. So one of the things I look for when I'm doing exploration is site systems like this. Here's a system. Doesn't jump anywhere. This is a dead end system. So you go here, and sometimes sites will build up in these corners. So there's a bunch of them around, but we're going to do it down in where I'm used to, because down here there's systems like it's not in this immediate constellation, but I know a few sites around here that I've already got bookmarks for, that I've got on my saved channels that I have that are dead end systems that are pretty good. One system, no, this one's busy. See, there's one system, there's 40 people, there's a good chance this is a wormhole or is currently being attached or being dealt with. So we'll keep going, we'll do one more jump. We'll get out of these, because this starting area is usually, that's where everybody piles up, and as you get further away, they can quiet down a bit. So as we get into like these yellow systems, Silva's actually pretty busy, because that should be right next to, I believe that's the one that's near the Sisters of Eve mission hub. So it'll be a while before we're into the quiet systems in this area. Alright. I will keep local up. I'm going to try to remember to keep my corp chat down. That frees up some more rooms. We don't have to blur this corner. But we will keep local up, because it's a good habit to keep local up and watch for reds. I do have a couple groups marked red already, just so that we watch them. I marked them red on all my characters. So, and since we'll be operating in Maldo area, you know, it is life. But yeah, so this is pretty exciting. We're going to do some scanning here in a few jumps. Whatever's in the next system, I will do the scanning. See what we can find. Data and Relic. Alright. Set these to auto repeat off before I forget. This is auto reload on. Do I have the extra probes? I've got to open my inventory window. Inventory window goes down here. I don't actually need this pass key. I'm just gonna... Bye. There, I left a can at this gate. Someone can pick that up if they want it. Alright. Did that not go in there? Go in there. Probe scan. Yeah, see, so there's an ore site and 2 combat sites. We can't do these. We don't have guns. Alright, I'm gonna cut the... I'll cut it here. And when I find a system to scan in, I will bring you back for the scanning. So hold tight, and we will be right back. Alright guys, here we are. In a system with 2 scanning signatures. I mean, there's 41 people, so there's a good chance we're going to get bugged, but we're going to try this anyway. I'm going to go ahead and align for the Casagainen gate, and we're going to try and scan this site. I did record an entire data relic site already with my microphone off, so that was fantastic. I managed to get an accelerated decryptor with 400k, so that's not too bad for high sec, but let's go see what we can do here for an actual proper site. So scanner probes are at 4 AU. We're going to do the 4 AU trick off this orbital body here. So like that, and in the middle, and B to scan. What we got? Executor. Okay, let's hit the D scan. See if we see anything. Nah, don't see anything that's obviously an explorer. All right. So that's that. Let's go ahead and scan this one. This will probably be a wormhole. I like doing this on Kel because usually he gets at least the indication of what it is on his first scan because his skills are higher. And he uses Sister's probes, which is something, if you're going to be in a ship that's going to die. Did I shrink it? I didn't shrink it because I'm sucking. So what happened here is I left it at 4 AU. I didn't shrink it down. So now it's a wasted scan. It's just going to move within the 4 AU because we already have that one. Let's do this just to get off the gate. And oh, we did increase it a little bit, so that's good. It is a wormhole. Now these ones, that one's probably part of this family. So let's go ahead and just bring this in between here. See what we can find. And up. Something like that. Looks good for AU scan. Cohorter Helios. So that's a scanner. That's the Galente Tech 2. No, Tech 1. That's another wormhole. So now we got this one. It's got this bar, which means we pinged it, but it got an echo. So it kind of has 2 locations the probes think it might be. So what I do here is I put it kind of between the 2, try to get them within the central, both of them within the central resolution area, scan area, and then scan that. Now there's a chance that Helios cloaked up, launched his probes and cloaked. I don't see any probes on D-scan near us. So maybe he's just passing through. There you go, there you go. Get it just down on it, shrink it to AU. Come on. Why did my window go weird? My Eve window went weird. Weird, okay. There we go. Okay. The bottom was cut off. I don't know what happened. Alright. Good enough. And that's at least enough. Should be giving enough to see at least what it is. We are aligned with Casagainen, so if this isn't what we want, we'll be able to warp as we do our thing here. Wormhole. So yeah, again, the big thing with scanning is just keep moving, especially when you get into more dangerous space. Just keep on the move. So I wouldn't come through a gate in nullsec, align to the next gate, and just sit. We would be bouncing around making safes while we're scanning. But for now, as with most new players, we'll be learning how to scan and hack, so we're going to focus on that first. A little later episodes, as we've done a couple of these scanning sites, we're going to go ahead and make some high-sec bookmarks and stuff as if we were in dangerous space for practice. And then we'll go to low-sec and lose a couple of herons down there. So that is a data site. We are going to nail this one down like that. down to 1, scan it. And then while we warp to it, we'll scan this one at 2 AU. Beautiful. Another data site. Hooray! I am redeemed. Alright, warp to it. Nope, like this. Warp to that, and then we're going to move our probes up here. Center it, up to 2, scan it. While we're in warp to the other data site. If I'm doing like a wormhole or an nullsec, I'll usually scan everything before I move. It gives me a chance to watch and see how many people come in and out of local in nullsec, or watch my D-scan for a possible ship. And that's a wormhole, so we are done here. Yeah. Thank you. Lock, approach, and pulse the micro warp drive. This one we well orbit. Turn off the micro warp drive right away. Just 1 pulse is enough. We should like hit the brakes and spin around here. I just want to wait 1 second to make sure we don't go outside the 5K. This was a data site, so off we go. Now, relic sites are rare because there's more people hunting them because they are more profitable. So in high sec, I rarely see relic sites. And you can see I'm just doing the same thing. So this tells me it's in one of these two. So we'll go here first, and there it is. Nice and easy, easy peasy. Loot the site. And then, all right, there you go. Another 400K, beautiful. So pays for half our ship already. And we didn't even spend like the cheapest amount on it. We bought it expensively because I was too lazy to fly to a market hub and buy it at, you know, good prices. All right, and in we go. Okay, so that's going to be a dead end for now. We'll come around this way. 2, 2, 2, 1. Something here? No. So we'll use that. What's this tell me? Ugh. What about here? Okay, that's completely boxed in. So is that. Okay. So now, well, we got the stuff. Let's grab this one, see what we have. 1, 2. So right there. Nice. So we're completely boxed in there, but we managed to be okay with it. And usually when I'm looting, as soon as I'm within range, I'll stop my ship so I don't bounce off of it. Ooh, a blueprint. Small auxiliary shield driver. I wonder what that's worth. And this is worth 300,000. Cool. All right. That's excellent. So we got that. We're done here. So we've now made 1.3 million roughly. Let's see if we find in contracts. What does a small auxiliary shield rubber blueprint usually go for? A couple million for sure. 5 mil. So there we go. Well, 2 mil. 1 million. Okay, so there you go. So that's not bad if you want to take this to market. This is an auction, I think. Is that what that means? Yeah, auction, which means it starts at a rate and you can bid on it up to 5 million. This is an exchange, so 2 million is the least, so that's probably what you get for it now. In Jita. Multiple items, that's other stuff. 300,000. So it's come down a lot. It's okay though. Okay, so this is going to be our home system. So what I might do is leave this video there. That's fantastic. We will dock up at home. We will drop off our stuff. I will have to at some point take that to market. But for now, let's just warp in. We'll get it all docked up. We made, plus this, we're coming out with 1.3 million just for traveling from where we were to where we wanted to be. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. And we're home. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We did some scanning. We did a couple data sites. Well, I did one for sure. One of them I didn't have the microphone recording, so that was awesome. So I did do 2 data sites, and this is what we got out of them. So if you did like that video, please leave a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Comments down below. As always, the easiest way to reach out to me is currently on the Malro Discord, and eventually our community Discord I will have a community Discord for us. So we're not just talking Eve, talk all the games I put on the channel. If there is a game you'd like to see me play on the channel, let me know that as well. I'm always looking for opportunities to expand the content breadth. But for now, that is going to be where we leave it. As always, take care of each other, and I'm out of here.